Greetings, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
We made it. And all it took was almost having to reboot the computer entirely. So that was fun. Hey.
Oh, Amanda's here. Hello.
Hello, hello. Squeeze here.
And Squeeze here. What, did you want me to put him in the room?
Actually, I will put him in the room because I need to check something.
Okay. Yep. All right. Okay. Oh, go get treats. Go get treats. Oh no, here's Kit. Kit's coming. This is what happens when we don't put the cats in the room before the show. But to be fair, he was fighting with the computer for about 10 to 15 minutes. Yeah. Jim's on her chair right now. She'll probably be down for a nap soon. So, how's everybody's week? Hope it was good or is going well. It's true. She knows which side of the camera to not put her butt on. I don't know. Absolutely no news on the flood stuff. We are in a holding pattern right now. The last thing we heard was they're waiting on electrical parts. So I don't know. I'm still estimating it'll be a few months.
Yeah, exactly. We had a file customer in who basically talked about he works for ATCO, and when I said it seems kind of like an excuse, like, oh, we're waiting for parts and our timeline being several months, and he goes, oh no, that tracks with how parts are available right now for electrical work. And I was like, huh, well, this person has no reason to lie to us about it.
No.
So yeah,
so it'll be months. That's it. We don't have any updates, just more months.
Yeah, so quite bummed about that, but you know, we are where we are right now. That'd be great.
It would be nice if we actually got some of this information from the people who are supposed to tell us. We've gotten more information from the crew that's actually working on the site than we do from the landlord.
Yeah, the landlord has basically just said several months.
Yeah.
And that's it. And like Danica said, talking to the crew, and then one of the other businesses who would actually be in a better position to know kind of the specific reasons why, is how we found out about the electrical parts. Mm-hmm. Which, you know, all we're really asking for is reasons, not just the effects. Like, oh, several months. Okay, but what's that the effect of? Why is it several months?
Yeah, like, what are you doing? Because I'm not an electrician. I'm not plumber. Like I need someone who knows what they're doing to tell me and
Yeah.
explain it to me like I'm 3, because that's kind of where I am with electrical terms. I'm okay with that. I understand my knowledge is not electrician. So it's
Yeah.
okay if you talk down to me because I don't freaking know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like what steps, what are the plans, that kind of thing. Love to know. That'd be great.
Like, how are we going to get the businesses back on the main floor and turn on their power and get them to make sales in said stores?
Yeah, in the actual locations. We did a count of the businesses that were in the building when things started, and it will be less than half that return, basically, at
Yep.
this point.
Yeah.
It's
gonna be a pretty quiet building when people come back.
Yeah, exactly. If they get done soon and we stay in the building, the parking lot is not going to be operational for a little while, but Revolution Cycle is not going to be there, and that was most of the people who took up the parking anyways.
Yeah, they are moving into an old car dealership on Jasper Avenue.
Mhm.
So that's it could be temporary, it could be long term. I have no idea. Well, Longshots has their Sherwood Park location, so this location is just closed. They cannot reopen. It's damaged beyond repair.
Yeah.
I think you said the kickboxing place has a
Yeah.
place down south.
Wolf House is operating in a space in South Edmonton.
Mhm.
And the shoe repair guy
Yep.
has set up shop in his daughter's garage.
Yes, very good news because he is 85.
Yeah.
And very, very good at his job. Yes, there is a bakery, King of Tarts. They are doing markets. They're at the Strathcona Market on Saturdays and various deliveries, but it's a smaller operation than ours, and they have a lot more intricacies because cooking and baking and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So it's hard. It's really hard.
Yeah. And all I've heard from people who've contacted us about the shoe repair place are great things. Because he's an 85-year-old dude. His phones were more traditional old school landline. And so people trying to call him when there's no power are obviously not getting through to him. So a bunch of people were looking us up because we were the next closest place to call.
Mm-hmm.
And to see if we didn't do that. Yeah.
So the next issue of Span that is coming out has an article about the building, and it does have his contact information on it, which is great. So if you could throw some businesses away, that would be wonderful. Everybody else, it'll have their social media, their websites.
Yeah. And so if you want to see a copy of Span, a lot of the businesses around the Stony Plain Road area do have it, and it is circulated to all of the communities surrounding Stony Plain Road as well. It's a neat little I was gonna say magazine. That's not what I'm looking for. Newspaper. That's the word. It's the newspaper.
It's like quarterly, right?
Yeah.
Or more than quarterly. I can't
remember.
Quarterly. Yeah.
Julio.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
this is the beginning of a week, and this is our entry levels, so you can tell how great it's been.
Yeah, I feel like that 30 Rock meme where she's like, "Oh, it's been a week," and dude's like,
"It's Tuesday."
It's Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesday feels like a week some days.
Yep. Hey, Amanda's on top of it. Look at
she's got this.
Yeah.
Oh, we can ignore that. That's spam.
Indeed.
All right. We've got a short stack, but that's okay. Amanda asked earlier in the chat how one could support us, even when the stack is short. You can still order stuff online at variantedmonton.com. It's where all our graphic novels live. And if you want single issues, just email us directly, or you can start a file. We've actually had people start files in the last 6 weeks, which is amazing. Like, I don't know how they're finding us, but wow, thank you.
Yeah, a bunch of people basically getting back into single issues. Some people just really starting up more single issues and doing that. And that's been super wild to just in the last few days have new people come in and be excited to be grabbing books from us during all of this. Super wild, especially because it takes a little bit to find us. We don't want to change all of our addresses online because it might just confuse the issue later, whether we have to change it to another permanent location or, revert back to our traditional one. So that's also causing a bit of problems because it'd be easier to point people in a direction. I did do a post on our Google that we are at a temporary location, but it's kind of hard to see in a lot of ways. So yeah.
Yes, thank you, Amanda. So I'll basically, if you're not on an email list or social media, our website is where we would update anything. Right now it just has the pop-up location, and that's kind of the update. But that's where to go.
Yep. variantedmonton.com for all of your graphic novel needs. I was gonna say graphic needs, and No. That is not our website.
No.
Brandon. Yeah, and I do believe the discount code FLED10 is still in effect.
Right.
I did extend it.
Yeah. So please take us up on that. Save some money by spending money.
Yeah, exactly.
Green. Green. Yeah.
Maui.
Oh, horror comic Rex. We will talk. We will talk.
Tux wanted to start a file.
Yeah, he needs to get an Only Cats.
That should exist.
I know. I would subscribe. It would be really gross how much money I would spend on weird other cats. Show me your beans.
Send beans pictures.
God. Oh my God. Can you imagine the amount of feet pictures?
It's the only cat's version of send Pete's.
Send beans. Gross. I'm so sorry. I've objectified cats.
That is money waiting to be made for sure.
Send mutes. I like that. Maybe that's our next money making operation. We'll just create Only Cats.
Only Cats. Yeah. Who wants to help fund this adventure?
Oh yeah. We'll need capital. We do not have money. Money to make money.
We're just kids. We don't have any money.
Oh yeah, Tux would be very handsome. Would make a lot of money.
Yeah.
Very
exactly.
very handsome gent.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Well, let's get to the stacky stack. So I started out with Bloodshot #1. Partly because Dennis Camp, who was actually only writing the first issue of this one, he wrote the last Bloodshot run. This is a continuation of it.
Okay.
So folks who have been getting that, you'll be moved on to this. Dennis Camp is moving on from this project because there was a years-long delay. And is going to be the main writer of Ultimates coming up soon. So he's going to be just fine writing a book in one of the hottest lines in comics today. He does have the big ideas. This is a big ideas book, and it was also pretty violent, honestly. So yeah, that's continuing. Oh, Jesus.
That's really funny. Because you can never go to the bathroom alone.
No.
Anyone who's ever had a cat knows they cannot go to the bathroom alone.
I always love that picture of just like, I'm going to the bathroom, then the communist flag and the cat, your cat.
No.
We are going to the bathroom.
Yeah. Yeah, it's bad. Max freaks out. I can't close the door. He will panic.
Yeah.
He gets, what is that called?
Big time FOMO.
It's not just FOMO, it's like object permanence.
Oh, yeah.
So if I'm behind a door, I am gone forever.
Mama has disappeared and she is in another realm.
I am. The Twilight realm.
She's been Narnia'd.
True.
Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees is continuing. Speaking of horror recommendations, this book is going to come out. The collection's coming out later this year. But if you kind of want your kind of like Richard Scarry, but Dexter type of vibe, that's what's happening here. It's beautifully drawn, and the story is impeccable, and it creeps me out. Table view, also what we call our view right now.
This is the same.
Yeah, there'll be a couple of those. All right.
Where'd they go?
Beep boop.
Oh, okay.
All right. We've got the first issue of Man's Best. And it's also really cute. So this one, Homeward Bound on an Alien Planet. Man's Best follows 3 emotional support pets living on the Starship Horizon, a spacecraft searching for a new planet to house a humanity comprised by compromised by bad decisions and corporate corruption. What? Sounds far-fetched to me. But after the ship crashes and their crew is captured, these loyal pets are their owner's only hope. Outfitted with outrageous mech suits, these 3 best friends must traverse a hostile world to rescue their owners, leaving them the only hope for a humanity that might not be worth saving in an adventure threatening to tear their friendship apart. I like that the through line of Man's Best seems to be humanity was a mistake. Anyways, they're trying to save us anyhow.
Yeah, they really shouldn't. This is why cats and dogs are too good for us, because they will try to save humanity and we do not deserve it. Yes, we can absolutely set aside the trade when it comes out. So Amanda, I just thought, since we have a smaller stack, and I won't do it right away, but if you tell me what kind of horror you're interested in right now, like a kind of type within the genre, I can come up with some titles.
Yeah.
I thought about it and I was like, there's not much. So in a few titles,
Yeah.
once I've thought about it.
And Danica's deep into her spooky 30s now.
I am almost into my spooky 40s because, F that noise. I'm not done yet.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not done being spooky.
No, exactly.
Okay.
Man, that I would be concerned if, like, when you turn 40, you're just like, no, spooky.
It'd be weird.
Cryptids? Who are they?
Nobody knows. That's why they're cryptids.
That's true.
Brandon.
Get your head on straight, Brandon. Come on, shots.
Yeah.
All right, we have the first issue of the Nacelleverse, or actually the 0th issue of the Nacelleverse. What is that, may you ask? Well, remember all kinds of like cartoons that they do to be like, I bet this would work, like Biker Mice from Mars, which is the only one of these that I recognize from my childhood.
Oh, my dad had comics like that.
Yeah.
I remember those.
Oh yeah, your dad hit the the 80s black and white boom real hard.
Yep.
And he had a variety of a lot of these. But these were all kinds of cartoons trying to cash in on a lot of wild cartoon stuff. And now the big hotness has always been smash them together and make a universe. So they are going to try this in comics with RoboForce, Biker Mice from Mars, Sectars, Power Lords, and many more. It's basically a smashy smash. It's popping these babies together. And if you've experienced some of these before, you're going to get a lot more out of it. I have yet to read this, so I will be giving it a look through. But yeah, there will be a series of all of these later this year. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, she just texted me.
Okay, that's awesome. I was like, what's going on?
Just girl stuff.
Just girl stuff.
Just girl stuff.
Brandon.
Speaking of just girl stuff.
Just girl stuff.
Just kidding. This is the latest from Tina Horn, who wrote Safe Sex, which was amazing. Art by Lisa Sturl, whom I love. So this is great. All right, I need to make sure that's on, because that's gonna... Is that on the first page?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Deprogue. Lost a loved one to religious extremists? New Age self-help group? Crypto scam? Come visit the world's foremost expert in cultic rescue. Brains unwashed, reason restored, personalities reconstructed. There's nothing we can't Ask for Tate in the back room. I saw that coming and I was like, whoop. Buttons.
Yeah. Safe Sex was definitely one of our favorite releases of the past decade, I would say. And it basically explores a world where it was kind of like a modern day Handmaid's Tale, but on sexuality, basically.
Yeah.
And Tina Horn is an absolutely amazing writer. This is going to be wonderful. There's a little bit more of a description here outside of this pitch, which is still really good. I like this as a back page pitch. Meet Tate Debs, a hard-boiled drinking, leather-loving psych detective with an office in the back of Los Angeles' last video store. When a femme who may just be fatale hires Tate to infiltrate a mystical group that sounds suspiciously like the cult Tate escaped years ago, she must decide if Vera's charms are worth being re-traumatized. Deprogue is a new crime thriller from Tina Horn and Lisa Sturl. It's John Constantine meets Jessica Jones in it with a kinky midsummer twist.
Okay. That's a good elevator pitch. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I like Sturl's art. These colors are gorgeous.
Hey.
We probably still have it in stock.
Yeah, and there's a second volume now.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. I'm going to reread that.
Yeah. The second volume never came out in single issues because some just don't sell in single issues.
No, they don't.
So there's going to be a few of these covers this month. This is in part for Women's Month, but this is also somewhat in memory of Ramona Fradon. Now, these were commissioned a while back, and in the wake of her passing, DC is really showcasing her work with different female characters. And as you can see, we brought some in because, of course, we did.
Yeah.
That's who we are.
She's delightful.
Yeah. Now, the big release this week.
The 12th book in the Dogman series. The Scarlet Shedder.
I didn't realize it said Shedder. I thought it said Shredder.
No. No.
Oh, that's fun. Oh, and the Wonder Woman one, I believe I believe that is
Starfire.
Starfire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you put that one up? I have no idea. I know cats is type 7. But dogs. So this is huge. We got a display for them. So they have their very own special spot in the store. And the first, I'm not sure, I think we got like maybe 20 of these, maybe a little bit more. The first 20 people who buy one get an exclusive Power Up magazine with purchase.
Yeah. It is not available in any other format. It is exclusive to independent bookstores who order enough Dogman, and that's us. Because we know what the kids like. And they like themselves some Dogmans.
Yes. It is on our website right now. So you could send away an order tonight, and I would put one aside for you tomorrow. Just saying.
Ooh. Oh, this one's a Danica one to talk about.
I did read it, yeah, over the weekend. Okay. So I've got Spirited Day of the Living Live. And this is for ages 5 to 9. So it's for the youngins.
The Utes.
Olivia Liv Livingston isn't thrilled about moving away from Pleasant Place, over Narrow Bridge, and right into Gloomsdale. I mean, who would be? But not all is what it seems in this gloomy town. Not the locals, the town, or the school. Liv quickly learns that the first day of school is hard on anyone, especially as the only living girl in a town full of ghosts.
Ooh. Goatstown.
It's very sweet. It is definitely for youngins, because I was reading it and I was like, ugh. And then I'm like, wait, I'm not 9. Wow, Danica, get over yourself.
Oh, you're so immature.
Like, I had moments where I'm like, remember what you're reading.
Yeah.
And just be chill about it.
Awesome. Well, we have the first volume of The Immortal Thor. Because he's a thunder god, you see. In Norse myths, they called him Thunderer. Ver has he been named. And Hlaradli. This is some deep mythology. The gods know him as Asgard's king, keeper of Mjolnir, hero of the tales.
Keeper of Mew Mew.
Yeah. When injustice grips earth and ancient powers bring down the sky, he fights for those who cannot. And when the tale is done, we know what that cost him. For when an elder god of the Utgard realm marks Thor for destruction, he will face the greatest trial. As Theranos hunts him across the stars, the Odinson finds himself marooned in a puzzle the size of a planet. What power could save him? This is the story of the immortal Thor and the battle that will define him. They shiny.
Honestly, we're always asking. That version of the costume is the funniest one. He's got shiny boobs.
We always ask, why are men like this here on the show?
Yeah.
Sometimes just specifically, why are men?
I mean, that's really where you need to, like, you don't need to continue.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. All right, this is Ms. Marvel, the New Mutant. I'm sorry, I cannot not call Mjolnir Mew Mew. It's just it's one of the best things from that movie. Ms. Marvel bursts into the next phase of her life in an exciting adventure co-written by Iman Vellani, the MCU's own Kamala, and Sabar Persada, a writer of both Dark Web, Ms. Marvel, and Kamala's Disney Plus series. That's right. Hyphen. The new good news is that in the wake of her recent world-saving sacrifice, Ms. Marvel has been resurrected via Krakoan technology. What a way to learn she's both an inhuman and a mutant. Conveniently, I'm just kidding. They make it make sense. It's fine.
Yeah.
The bad news is that her debut at the Hellfire Gala didn't go exactly as planned, but she had a fabulous outfit.
Oh my
It
goodness.
was great.
It was gorgeous.
And now all of mutant kind is being hunted worldwide. Plunged into a world of hate and fear, Kamala has a secret mission to pull off for the X-Men. Can an undercover Kamala infiltrate Orchis itself, even as she struggles to acclimate to this new part of her identity?
Yeah, and she really did help write it. She's actually started on the second volume of this series, which is really cool.
It's really good. You can tell the passion is there.
Yeah. The one thing that I always want to shake folks at Marvel for doing is going too deep on this back description. All you need to know is that Ms. Marvel is going to college and that she, as a mutant in this world, is being persecuted by bad people. There's a lot of data here
Yeah.
that is just going to scare a new reader away.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, looking back, it's not great. I could have used some editing. I understand now.
I'm very big on the less is more pitch.
Mm-hmm.
Get the hook set, but then don't just stand there talking to the person who has a hook in their mouth. Metaphors.
Metaphors are violent.
Yeah. All right. This is part of Marvel's Epic Collection line. It goes through all of the character or teams run and collects them in different volumes. They jump around a little bit, but they list it all in chronological order on the back so that you don't miss any chunk of your people's stuffs. And here they also collect any kind of crossover bits that you would need so that if you're wandering through a history, you don't get too lost. So this one really hits on the Atlantis Rising stuff and is deep in the 90s, baby. 94, 95.
So there's some sweet, really uncomfortable looking bikini action.
There sure is. And this is one of those rare occasions where I actually think providing the detail is important, because if you're the kind of person who's looking for the minutia detail of all of the Fantastic Four issues, yes, you describe it, basically listing the whole plots that happened in that era. People are like, oh yeah, I remember that, and this was when this happened, and blah blah blah. That is an appropriate pitch for something like this.
Oh yeah. And that's condensing it.
Yeah, because there's a lot happening on the back of this.
Like, how many issues are in there?
Roughly 15, but like oversized.
That's a
Quite
lot
oversized.
in issues. Like, that's those stories. Just anyway.
Yeah, it ends up being of actual plot here.
Oh, do they have letters pages? Were those letters?
Over
or-
400 pages. No, this is more of
Were
like
those-
like, hey, here's some things happening in Marvel right now.
Oh, neat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, some 90s ass drawing.
Oh, yep. Great sound effects. What, that outfit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The 90s were a great time to be rad. Julio.
We got one more.
We sure do. And it's a big boy. The biggest boy we have brought today.
Not including Squee.
Yeah. Who will return.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is something that we got our camera to do, to kind of focus in when we really want to show what's happening.
Amanda's being really nice.
Yeah.
She's saying nice things about it. Stop it.
Why? So this is the entirety of Descender in a nice, affordable compendium volume. It's 32 issues for only $70. And when you think about that,
That's amazing.
that's like a little over $2 an issue, which saves you a lot of money in Canadian.
Yeah.
It's like at least half the price of getting them in single issues, if not more, actually, at this point. and way cheaper than getting them all collected separately.
Yeah, it's true.
10 years after planet-sized robots called harvesters appeared and wreaked havoc across the galaxy, a young android named Tim21 wakes up to find that all robots have been outlawed. But Tim may hold the secrets to the harvesters in his machine DNA, and he quickly becomes the most wanted robot in the universe. With bounty hunters and threats lurking at every turn, Tim embarks on a mind-blowing adventure through the stars along with his robot dog Bandit and the lumbering mining droid Driller. A heartfelt, rip-roaring sci-fi odyssey written by Jeff Lemire and featuring beautifully fully painted artwork of Dustin Nguyen. It's real good, folks.
That's delightful.
Yeah,
Will they be doing one for Ascender as well?
I believe so.
That's awesome. 2 nice big books on your shelf.
Yeah, it's a good book. It's a really, really good book. And a lot of times if you want to try out a book like Descender, I do recommend, if you don't feel like committing to this whole volume, there were 6 other smaller volumes that comprised this. And the first one is pretty cheap in general. It's one of the Images $10 books. A lot of times we have it in as used. I'm not sure if we do at the moment,
That's true.
in which case it'd be even cheaper. And so definitely check that out.
Yeah.
All right, folks, we are going to wrap things up because we're through Pile.
Yeah. Amanda, just text me with your horror feelings and I'll get back to you with some titles. If anybody else would like horror specific recommendations, that's kind of my bag. I like to think we have an amazing horror section at the store that I'm really proud of curating. And so if anybody feels like getting spooky, just send us an email, comics@variantedmonton.com. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram at Variant Edmonton.
Blue Sky as well.
Blue Sky as well.
You can see us at Twitter, but really the only thing that happens there is this goes out on Twitter.
Yep.
We're not really engaging with the platform beyond that, but we do have a lot of people who check out the show there, and we didn't want to just stop doing that for them. So
yes, and we also don't want the opportunity for fascists to take our name, so we're not leaving that name.
exactly. I'm going to release the Beastie so everyone can probably see Squee again.
Oh yeah, they will. Yeah. Close this. Ooh. Yeah. How are they? Are they coming out? Who's the fluffy boy?
Squee was right by the door, and Kit was on the rolling chair, looking out, just going like,
Oh, hey, Squee! I can always count on you to be right in front of the camera.
say his name and Squee appears. I believe I am hungry. Yeah.
Yay, Squee and Kit.
And
Double
this
cat
is
butt.
why we close the door.
Yeah, because it would be an hour of this.
While we're trying to like, no, okay. All right. Well, it is time.
Sir.
Whoa.
Whoa. Hi, sir. Hello. Handsome
To look
boy.
out through our magic mirror and see all you wonderful people who have been hanging out with us tonight. I'm going to say thank you for being here. We hope that you all know that we are here for you too. We're seeing Amanda. Hello, Amanda.
Hi, Amanda. Hi, Devin. He'll probably be around somewhere.
I'm seeing Squeeze Tail. I'm seeing Bryce. Hi, Bryce. I'm seeing Ben. Hello, Ben.
I'm sorry your ear is itchy, dude. I'm trying.
I'm seeing Jason. Hello, Jason. Jason.
Of course not, Jason. I can't do it.
We really like the quick videos that Jimmy Reese does, especially the man who decides.
Because
One's-
he's the same Jason a lot.
He just
We know a lot of
so
Jasons.
good. I'm seeing the one and only Foley, and you,
You
can,
can
too.
too.
Many, many, many days a week, baby. We are open Wednesday, Thursday, Friday from 11 to 7. We're open Saturday, Sunday from 11 to 5. Those are the days that you can find us at our temporary location, which you will find at Plamo.
Nice.
I should usually just have that running at the top, but I always forget about it until we talk
the
about
end,
the
yeah.
store.
Let me scratch your ears,
I'm
sir.
seeing Spambot. Hello, Spambot.
Hi, Spambot.
I'm seeing Mike. Hello, Mike. Yeah.
Squee says hello.
I'm
Oh, no.
seeing Tyson and who's
Hi, Tux. Squee, do you see Tux? Turn around. Do you see Tux? Yeah, Squee sees Tux. Actually worked. Thanks, buddy.
Ba-da-ba. Oh, Bryce, thank you for letting me know that I need to re-up the Flood 10.
Ah, perfect. We will do that tonight.
Ba-da-ba-beep-boop, ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-beep-bida-boop.
You're very fluffy. Very fluffy.
Yep. Headbutt.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry.
We're good.
Sorry. Well, that did not work. That did not work. I'm so sorry. Sir. No, don't turn around, sir. Anyway, log on to our Only Cats at /Variant Edmonton. Butthole.
Yep.
Jesus.
I'm also seeing Mixiopolix, who said that they would thought Descender looked pretty cool and said later.
Gator.
So they're actually probably real people. And
I
also,
like it.
Tuck says hi.
Oh. Squeak, get your butt over here. Literally your butt.
All right. And that is why we lock away the cats.
Oh, no. Okay.
Thank you all.
Yeah.
You got a bite.
Yeah, I did.
Thank you all for watching the Chaos stream.
Stop
We
it.
will see you all here soon enough. And I will get these buttons away from his butt.
Mm.
Thanks for watching. We'll talk soon. Bye.
Bye.